Hi, it's Vicky from freefromlimits.co.uk, and today I had a pretty cool insight that came to me, and I just wanted to share it with you because it just feels really fresh at the moment. So I was talking to a good friend of mine and a colleague, and it just suddenly came to me that the letting go, the letting go of the need to know, the need to control, the thinking that we know everything or we need to know what's going to happen in our lives, the letting go to that, to the greater intelligence, to mind, to wisdom, that it came to me that it was like this particular experience that I had when I was snorkeling, and I think it was in Asia, it may have been Egypt, I can't remember, but anyway, we were quite happily, me and my husband were quite happily going out snorkeling, and obviously, you know, face under the water, just looking at the underwater world. And we happily going along, and then suddenly I came to what I can only describe as a cliff. So the seabed was kind of fairly flat, and then suddenly just dropped off. And as I floated over the top, or swam along over the top, and I came out over this cliff, I was literally petrified. It was like as if I had literally fallen off a cliff, like that was about to jump off a cliff. And I can still remember my heart almost stopping, and just my breath being completely taken away, and just pulling my face out of the water, and just in terror just swimming back to the comfort zone, the space where I had been, where it felt okay, it felt familiar, it felt doable, manageable. But something told me that if I could be brave enough to put my face in the water and swim out over this cliff, that I was going to see even more magic, that beyond the safety zone, beyond the shallow area, in the deep area, there was going to be even more incredible things to see. And so I remember the terror, and kind of swimming out to the edge again, and putting my face in, and just again not being able to breathe, and swimming back to the safety zone, and doing that several times, and before I was able to swim out and relax, and to stop the noise in my head telling me that I was going to die, or that I was going to, you know, that this was an actual cliff that I was going to fall into, or whatever noise was going on in my head. And I just allowed it to be there, and I remember swimming out, and the peace and the beauty and the underwater world that was there was magnificent. And to me, that is just the most perfect analogy for letting go, for opening up to what's possible to us when we get out of our tiny little minds, when we stop trying to control everything, when we start to see that there's something other than us, the possibility that we're not alone, that there is something that every day is guiding us, that's directing us, that's helping us. And it's exactly like that cliff. It's like you kind of know intellectually, you know that life could be easier if you just let go of the noise in your head and were led by wisdom that was coming through you. But it feels so scary. It feels so scary to let go. And yet, when you open up to that, the possibilities are endless. The world, the life there is so rich. There's so much to be seen, so much to be had there. And once you've seen it, it's like there's kind of no going back. And although I now live my life mostly in the shallow water, trying to dabble around and feel safe and control things and pretend that I know what's going on, I've seen the deep water. I've seen the edge of the cliff. I've seen what's possible there. and it's indescribable. It's the life there is so much richer. So I just wanted to share that with you. And if you're feeling that anxiety, that worry about letting go, of trust, of believing that there really is something other than you that's controlling your life, that's directing you, then yeah, just get curious, go and swim to the edge, have a little look, see if you can put your head in the water and take a look and see what you can see, because I guarantee you that there's amazing things to be seen when you just let go. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, then leave me a comment or send me a message, and I would love to chat to you. Okay, see you soon. Bye.